yeah. Ain't it funny, yeah. Let him run up to the money, yeah.
It's your boy Dan Rue. Many of you guys know me from doing dances throughout the few years. They put my jump shot in the game like 2 years ago, so everybody uses my jump shot because it's wet. Don't be jealous. Is your jump shot in the game?
No.
Exactly.
Professor, what do you think of
The starting lineup for the visiting Orlando Magic. At the other guard position. Let's hear it for the starting.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And before...
Thank you.
Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. A look at the Magic starting group. We've got Mr. Clutch. Warren is out there with Carter. Then there's Suggs. And it's Evans in at the 5 down low. And for the Rockets, the backcourt made up of Wall and Green. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Stevens in at the center filling out the middle. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong. But it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
Outside, Wall. Back to Green. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
How good is that pass from John Wall? My man doing some work right now.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Carter. Yep, that one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Tate. Pocket 6. No good. Evans with some nice D. Now, here's Suggs. Tight defense on him. Right side, Warren. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Wall with a block.
Twice on the pipes, the anticipation, the athleticism. Terrific job by Wall rejecting that attempt.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Got a hand on it. Now, Suggs, he's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. To the middle, ball stolen. Outside, Green, back to Wall. Green in the post. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Boy, beautiful vision from one of the most athletic guards in the league. John Wall doing work.
Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low mistake team in today's NBA, because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
Here's Stevens. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Here's Mr. Clutch. They get the rebound. Evans. It's good. Evans has got his second basket of the night.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. You talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. And that one, good.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Rockets. They trail by 1. And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Number 50.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's good for Mr. Clutch. Rockets have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Green in the post. Covered by Evans. And here's Wall outside. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
How great to see John Wall stick it in your eye from range, big-time shot.
They grab their own miss, and he gets to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's his second personal foul.
For Orlando, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Livingston's checked in for Houston.
One shot.
That one misses for Evans. Rockets have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. And there's the pass to Christopher. Off target from outside. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. Second shot opportunity, and Carter lays it up and in. Carter's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Livingston, covered by Evans. Green passes to Stevens. Here's the hook. He can't hit that one. And Orlando the other way now. Here's the drive. The shot's good for Mr. Clutch. 8 points for Mr. Clutch.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
And the rejection by Evans. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing 2 teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Passes it to Christopher. Here's Stephens trying to find Green. He's got it now. And yes, it's good. He's got 8.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Christopher, the pass to Livingston. Pass to Green. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Mr. Clutch trying to get open his Carter. Down he goes. Nice one there for Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 10 points. Rockets trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Inside, here's Tate. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Mr. Clutch. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Magic shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good for Mr. Clutch. The Rockets making a switch here. Woods checked in. Both free throws good for Mr. Clutch.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Christopher. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Stevens, the pass to Green. That one, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Pass to Christopher. Carter pulls it in.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's Mr. Clutch, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's an 11-point Magic lead.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Livingston. Houston gets it back, and that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Evans.
Still Rockets ball.
For the Magic, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Evans. Wagner comes in for Warren, and Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Here's Green. Good work defensively by Carter. Orlando leading by 11 to the inside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, these officials are all over that one.
14 foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've shown some real tenacity on the boards, and it's turned into a lot of second chance points.
Both free throws good for Mr. Clutch. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Christopher. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Şengün passes to Wood, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And not easy getting Wood off his spot, even with contact. Still able to stay focused and balanced.
Here's Livingston. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Outside, Green. The pass to Şengün. 5 to shoot. Here's Livingston. It's tipped. Here's Mr. Clutch. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior. Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Passes to Wagner. Here's Mr. Clutch. There's the three. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Christopher. His last outing, 16 points for him. The 11-footer. Great D that time for Mr. Clutch.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Basket counts.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Christopher. Down low. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
1:35 left here in the first quarter.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Livingston. He's defended by Wagner.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Isaac with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Mr. Clutch has got 26.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And finished off by Wood.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
Pass to Anthony. Back to Wagner. To the paint. It's picked off. Green with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Here's Christopher. No good there. Isaac with some nice D.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Offensive rebound. Here's Carter. That shot missing. With one on the clock. That shot off. And so it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action after this word. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
The backcourt made up of Wall and Green. Then it's Livingston. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Warriors was superb. He scored an amazing number of points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Magic leading by 7. Wagner passes to Mr. Clutch. That one a little long. For Houston, they've gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Back to Wall. And the wide open shot from Green. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one. Isaac kicks to Wagner. Back to Isaac. Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Wall. Here's Mr. Clutch. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Mr. Clutch has got 29. Now here's Wall. Defense is right there. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Carter, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Count that one.
15.
Mr. Clutch has got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the